I heard somebody say this once, and it's very dialed in, and it's simply this. You got the Most High, and you have marketing. The two things that matter in this world. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because when he said it, I had to really think about it, and I was like, dang, that is true. It's a lot that goes into that, but really, when you look at a sum whole of everything, it's truly like there was marketing. And the marketing that was being done back then, simply word of mouth. Marketing is done through plenty of different avenues, but you have marketing that's done through word of mouth. People knew people based off of word of mouth. They was telling people about that person that was the carpenter, or that sowed the seeds, or that whoever that person was that was very good at what he did. There was marketing involved. And the Most High, what I'm starting to see is that it literally comes off of having faith in the Most High about what he gave you to create in this physical realm, and then marketing. You have to market yourself. And now I see how, like, as a whole, and I've been in marketing and branding for the last 10 years. I've been in front and behind the camera, but as for marketing and sales, I've been doing it for the last 7 years. Like, actually, all this stuff when it comes to websites and ads, advertisement, and just branding yourself to the T. Marketing. You're going to hear me say this a lot in this next 10 minutes, because at the end of the day, if you haven't got that and stuck in your head, and I hear business owners go through this so many times, is that they are not putting or not allocating the right amount of funds for marketing. And what they do is they think that, oh, I just have a business and it's just going to market itself. No, it's not going to work like that. And so that gets me back to the principle of what the guy said in this video, is you have the Most High and you have marketing. And it seems like a catch-22, but it's very true. I was blessed to do it. I was blessed to be given the gift to record videos and help people tell their story through the camera, even my story through the camera. But in doing that, it's marketing. And the ways we use marketing, the ways that we use marketing right now in this day and age is still word of mouth. That's the one marketing channel that will never go away until all humans are dead, probably. That will always be here. But the other marketing channels that we also have is emails. We have social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn. We got all of these other social media platforms. And in doing this, what we have to realize is that we have organic marketing that you can do, or you can do advertisement. Now that's different than marketing, because you're using your hard-earned money, or you could use somebody else's money, just to give you a play on that. But you can use somebody else's money to do what? To invest back into what? Yourself, get up an ad and running, and you can use that to market yourself even stronger in the marketplace. Now, what we fail to understand is that we don't want to even take the chance on getting ourselves out there just in the free avenues of ways that we can. And what I mean by that is just simply posting. You don't even want to do the organic route. And the crazy part is you don't even have to learn the savvy ways of doing it. You just need right now to just start your marketing process and start posting and start telling people about what you do and what you have to service the marketplace, or the industry that you're in. And let's get back on topic. So I said the Most High and marketing. Even in the Most High, he had a set of rules and regulations and laws that we had to do abide by. In doing that, he gave us he was trying to, not even trying, but he did. He marketed what he was telling us through what? His word. That was word of mouth, literally. He was telling us something and he put it in a book and he gave it to us, and boom. He was marketing what he was saying. Like, yo, I need y'all to do this based off of this. And based off of, if you do this, I can give you this. Simple as that. It's a form of marketing. So he has a gift and has many of talents. He's omnipresent. He can do everything, right? But he did tell us that he can do these things, and he told us this in a specific route and way. We have the same ability that he has given us a gift, or a talent. Everybody's given something that he's given us. But in doing that, he wants us to do what? Market that to the marketplace. There's a marketplace. We're out here in the marketplace every day. You get marketed over at least, I think the number is around 1,000 something things, and that's becoming in front of your eyes every time you are on the street based off of just driving in the next 30 minutes. Like how many signs you see, how many advertisements you see go up, like just amount of marketing that is done in the marketplace, but you don't even want to get up and just tell your story and just literally market on free platforms. Now, I'm saying all of this to say this is not the rant and not to push you. It's really to give you some type of motivation and inspiration to get out there and do it. Because in the word knowledge, there's no. But also, if you have the knowledge, you cannot just sit back and don't act on what you know. Remember, if you're given something, then you want to do what with that knowledge? You want to take heed of it, understand it, to understand, and then move accordingly based off of the knowledge that you were given. So all in all, and I'm not done yet, so don't even think that I'm done. You might be thinking that I'm done because I'm saying all in all. All in all, what I'm trying to get you to understand is that you have something that needs to be told, or even if it's a story that the Most High has brung you through, a story can still be marketed to help people. Because there are younger people or somebody that didn't go through what you're going through or might be going through what you're going through at that specific time. You need to understand that somebody will pay you just to know your story. Somebody will pay you just to know who you are, what you do, and when you're doing it. And there's avenues out here to tell your story so somebody can pay you and know more about who you are. And you might not even have a product or service. You might just be a good storyteller. But this is all ways that the Most High has set up algorithms, because he's the first one who created an algorithms for you to be successful without his help. And I'm going to be honest, not technically without his help, but really, he gave you this land, this dominion to have over this whole kingdom that's on earth. And you don't even have to do much. You just got to talk. That's why I said kind of like you don't even really need his help when it comes to that. He still give you the breath to talk. Don't forget that. We're not talking about literally. We're just talking about the things that he's already given you. You can take your conscience and start speaking on these things and start making money off of them. And the reason why I'm talking about money, and I'm not talking about the root of all evil, I'm just saying money in general, is that I hear so many people saying, I want leads. I want leads. I want leads. You want leads for your business, but you haven't done the thing to market yourself correctly. Stop looking for leads and put in the work in the free ways so then you can get money from the many of ways to get leads. You haven't become discoverable yet because you haven't even put in the work. Now I'm going to bring up some facts. We all know about the Bible. Everybody knows about the Bible. Even if you're atheist, even if you're, I don't care what you are, but you know about the Bible, the Quran, you know about the Torah, you know about the Sefer, you know about the Dead Sea Scrolls, you know about all of these ways of learning a text, or I would say a book, but really knowledge. If you know about them, right? Let's say we all know about them. If you're watching this video, you know about it, right? Remember that text was marketed to you. You might have not read it. You might have not seen it, but you know about it. So take that for food for thought. That think how much marketing was put behind a text that has been around for eons of time. For decades on decades of time. For centuries, these texts have been around. And you still know about them. They were passed through generations of generations. And that was just somebody writing in something. And then somebody telling someone about what they were writing in. Right now is the most easiest time to get known and to also create something to get paid from. That's why the devil can make so much money in a short amount of time. That's why people on OnlyFans can make so much money in a short amount of time. That's why people in the music industry can make so much money on a short amount of time. It's because the messages that are the devil understands this. He understands, Hachatan understands this at an all-time high. He understands the algorithm that he's created that has been, I'm going to be honest, stolen from the Most High. He can utilize that to do what? To get in contact with you. And so, all in all, now I'm going to wrap this message up, is that don't take this lightly. You have a story, you have a product, or you have a service. And most of all, you want to make sure that the story or product or service that you have has a brand behind it, and a strong enough brand that not just attracts people, but that just tells your story and tells who you are to the marketplace. Remember, every time that you step outside, every time that you pick up your phone, you're being introduced to the marketplace daily. Just make sure that you're not being a consumer all of the times. Make sure you are actually producing something to the marketplace so somebody can do what? Buy from you. And if you don't want nobody to buy from you, or you just want people to get free stuff from you, still tell your story, because you're going to help somebody. And that's what this truly is all about, is that you can get help from some people for free, or you can get help from some people and you have to pay a cost. At the end of the day, it's okay. So take this for food for thought, that it goes the Most High God, the Most High, and right directly after that, it's marketing. Everything he's created. So I love you guys. Stay tuned, and we'll be dropping some more series like this.